Imagine this, you're out there searching for a fresh start, a new experience. Then you find out there are countries that won't just welcome you in with open arms, they'll actually pay you to live there and even marry one of their mature women. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? But this is no fantasy. Right now, there are places in the world that are losing their communities, their vibrancy, and their very heart. And this isn't a temporary setback, it's a struggle that impacts entire cultures, centuries of traditions, and people's lives. The question is, could you be part of the solution? Stick with me, because by the end of this, you might just find yourself captivated by the possibilities these countries are offering. They're looking for people who want more than a vacation. They're looking for people who want a second chance, a fresh chapter, a life of meaning. And the last country on our list, it's going to surprise you. So before we jump into it, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell icon, and drop a comment saying I subscribe so I can personally welcome you to our Insyd Report community. Let's dive right into it. Number 5, South Korea. Kicking things off, we have South Korea, a country known for its skyscrapers and cutting-edge technology, and yet it's also deeply rooted in ancient traditions that stretch back thousands of years. But here's the thing, South Korea, like many developed nations, is facing a demographic crisis. Their population is aging rapidly, and as younger generations focus more on careers and city life, many mature women remain single, looking for companionship and stability. That's where you come in. Imagine stepping into this land of contrast where you can explore bustling cities like Seoul with neon-lit skyscrapers, then take a serene walk through the lush beauty of ancient temples and traditional Hanok villages. South Korea isn't just offering you a romantic relationship, they're opening the door to a world of rich culture and tradition. Imagine standing by the Han River, watching cherry blossoms fall, and knowing you're part of something bigger than yourself, a community, a history, a life that you could call your own. The South Korean government has put together a package that includes housing subsidies, tax breaks, and even job assistance for those willing to take this step. You might wonder, why would they go to such lengths? The answer lies in their culture, a culture that values family, heritage, and continuity. They know that to keep their traditions alive, they need fresh perspectives and willing hearts. If you're willing to embrace this culture, to learn the language, and to build a life that respects both modern innovation and ancient tradition, South Korea could be more than a place to live, it could be home. From the elegance of tea ceremonies, where each gesture is steeped in meaning, to the energetic streets of Gangnam with its endless array of K-pop studios and cafes, there's something here for everyone. And the food, Korean bibimbap, it's not just food, it's a lifestyle, a way of connecting with others around the table. If you're the kind of person who believes in love, life, and the beauty of blending cultures, South Korea is waiting. And with their incentives, they're hoping you might just be waiting for them too. Number 4, Greece. Next up, we journey to Greece, a land so rich in history that every stone, every hill, every wave along the Aegean seems to have a story to tell. Greece is a place where mythology isn't just something you read in books, it's woven into the very fabric of the landscape. This country, where the sun dances on crystal blue waters and ancient ruins stand as testaments to a civilization that shaped the world, is facing its own challenge. Their population is aging and rural communities are slowly fading into silence. To address this, the Greek government is offering financial incentives to foreigners willing to marry mature Greek women and bring new life to these communities. Imagine living in a place where your morning walk might take you past olive groves that have stood for centuries, or winding paths that once led to the temples of gods. In Greece, life is not just about surviving, it's about celebrating, embracing, and connecting with the beauty of the moment. Imagine yourself sitting by the beach on a quiet evening, the salty breeze playing through your hair, a local's warm laughter beside you, and the golden light reflecting on the water. But it's not just the beauty of Greece that's calling out, it's the culture, the chance to become part of a village, a family, a community that treasures every guest as they were one of their own. If you're single, over 18, and willing to contribute to the local economy, Greece could be more than just a new address. It could be a place where you grow roots, form lifelong friendships, and embrace a lifestyle that values simplicity, love, and togetherness. The Greek government provides financial assistance and incentives to help you settle down, start anew, and become part of this timeless land. Whether you're exploring the mysteries of Mount Olympus, savoring the rich flavors of moussaka and souvlaki, or learning the intricate steps of a traditional Greek dance, Greece offers you a life filled with stories and maybe, just maybe, the love you've been looking for. Number 3, Italy. Let's take a trip to Italy, the land of romance, passion, and a deep appreciation for the art of living. Italy is more than just a country, it's an experience, a feeling, a sense of wonder that seeps into your soul and leaves a mark. But here's the problem: Italy's small towns and historic villages, once alive with bustling families, are slowly emptying. The laughter of children, the aroma of freshly baked bread, the chatter of neighbors, these sounds are fading. Therefore, the Italian government has launched a unique initiative. They're inviting foreigners to marry mature Italian women and settle in these towns, bringing with them the promise of a future, a fresh start. Imagine living in a place where every corner has a story, where art isn't confined to museums but is woven into the walls of every building, the curves of every street, and the flavors of every dish. To be Italian is to love life, to celebrate every moment, every meal, every conversation. And if you choose to accept their invitation, you'll be stepping into a life that celebrates love, heritage, and tradition like nowhere else. To qualify, you need to be over 18 with a clean background and a genuine interest in embracing Italian culture. But it's more than just qualifying, it's about becoming part of something extraordinary. Italy offers financial incentives, job assistance, and the chance to live in towns that look like they've stepped out of a painting. From the romantic canals of Venice to the rolling vineyards of Tuscany, Italy offers not just a place to live, but a way to see the world, a way that values art, beauty, and connection above all else. Imagine the thrill of walking through cobblestone streets at dusk, hearing the distant hum of an accordion, and knowing that you're not just a visitor, you belong here. Whether it's enjoying a quiet espresso in a sunlit piazza, sharing stories over a glass of red wine, or learning the art of Italian cooking, life in Italy is an endless celebration of beauty, love, and tradition. If your heart beats a little faster at the thought of sipping espresso in a piazza or being part of a community that cherishes art and heritage, then Italy could be the place you've been dreaming of. Number 2, Canada. Our journey takes us next to Canada, land as vast and open as the possibilities it holds. Canada is known for its breathtaking natural landscapes, from the Rockies to the Great Lakes, and a warmth that makes every newcomer feel at home. But behind this welcoming exterior lies a hidden challenge. Rural Canada is facing a demographic shift, with an aging population and quieting towns. Communities that were once filled with laughter and life are now in need of revival. Therefore, the Canadian government is offering a unique opportunity for foreigners willing to marry mature Canadian women and settle in these peaceful areas. Imagine a life surrounded by mountains, lakes, and forests, a place where every season brings a new adventure. But it's more than just the scenery. Canada offers you a high standard of living, excellent healthcare, and a strong sense of community. Here, you're not just moving to a new place, you're joining a society that values diversity, respect, and kindness. Imagine cozy winters by the fireplace, summers filled with outdoor adventures, and the kind of peace that only nature can offer. If you're someone who finds solace in open spaces, in the quiet strength of nature, Canada could be your perfect match. They'll support you with tax breaks, job assistance, and community programs that make settling down easy. And in return, you're given the chance to breathe new life into a town, to form connections with people who see you not just as a resident, but as a part of their extended family. Canada is more than just a destination, it's a place where you can truly belong. Number 1, Japan. And finally, at the top of our list, we have Japan, a place where tradition and innovation coexist in harmony, where every corner holds a story and every day offers a new discovery. Japan is a country that, despite its beauty and advancements, is facing a quiet crisis. Rural areas are becoming ghost towns, with populations dwindling and young people migrating to the cities. These once thriving communities filled with temples, tea houses, and gardens are slowly fading. To address this, Japan's government has introduced a program to attract foreign men willing to marry mature Japanese women and help revive these communities. Imagine yourself living in a small village where cherry blossoms bloom in spring, where the sound of a nearby stream is your morning alarm, and where neighbors greet you with warm smiles and stories of the past. But Japan isn't just offering a place to live, they're offering an experience, one that blends ancient traditions with modern comforts. Imagine evenings spent in tranquil gardens, the air scented with cherry blossoms, and mornings at bustling local markets filled with fresh produce and handcrafted goods. Japan offers financial aid, housing allowances, and even business support if you're interested in contributing to the local economy. If you're ready to embrace a culture that values respect, harmony, and community, Japan could be more than just a place to live, it could be a lifetime adventure.